you're needing a date night in or a tasty meal for your family, look no further because this recipe's got it all. We have tons of venison sausage from deer hunting this year, and some of it we smoked and it turned out really, really good. So that's what I'm using for this meal. The flavor is similar to a farmer sausage, but an Italian blend would work good too. Or get creative and try some other flavors that you might have made. I love to add oil, salt, and flavor to my pasta water, like minced garlic. I feel like it gives the pasta a little bit more lift. I like to use spaghettini. That is definitely our family's preference, but other shapes would be fine as well. This cute pasta holder I got from HomeSense, and I love it. Does anyone else love wooden decor as much as me? Let me know down in the comments. I ended up doubling this recipe as I'm using it for my family of 5, but I wrote up the recipe to serve 4, so you can find a link to the printable down in the description. If you have never cooked with sun-dried tomatoes, you need to. They bring so much flavor along with the sausage to the dish, and I feel like they elevate things to the fancy status. I gave them a rough chop to make sure that I would have a little bit in every bite. Whatever pasta you're using, be sure to cook it to al dente and rinse it with cold water once it's out of the pot. It'll keep it from breaking apart in the sauce. This is where the fun comes in. Into my preheated and oiled enamel cast iron pan, I added minced garlic and sauteed it until fragrant. Then I added the sausage, tomatoes, and yes, 6 cups of baby spinach. I know that it sounds like a lot, but it wilts down to a small amount by the end of cooking. I covered my pan to help it wilt, but in hindsight, I really should have just left it off because there was a lot of extra liquid from the sausage and the spinach before I added in the broth and the cream. I don't know if you're anything like me, but I love a good creamy sauce, so I definitely made sure I added an extra cup of liquids. However, it does take a little bit longer to thicken everything up when you're simmering it. Make sure that you account for that extra time that you're going to need to simmer down your liquid. The bonus of using smoked sausage was that the flavors and the depths were amazing. I also didn't need to use any salt. As you're simmering, check your sauce for taste and for texture. It needs to be thick enough to coat your pan, but not thick like ketchup. Once you're happy with the consistency, remove it from the heat and add your pasta. Letting the pasta sit will help it to soften and absorb some of that extra liquid. Now that we've made this amazing dish, let's talk about plating. You can elevate any meal by tweaking the presentation and cleaning things up. Pasta looks more together when you twist it while plating. So you can twist it on a spoon at first and then transfer it to a plate if that's easier, or just twist it on a plate. And be sure to add the important elements to the top and the forefront of your dish to be oogled and enjoyed. Take the time to clean up any extra sauce from your plate or bowl and garnish with some grated Parmesan or fresh parsley. And voila! You have a beautiful meal showcasing your amazing wild game sausage and your fancy cooking techniques. Time to dig in and enjoy. For more venison meals, check out these videos and subscribe. Thanks for watching, friends. Happy cooking!